Hi, I'm Donna Barnes, Heartbreak Coach, and I want to talk to you about stopping stalking your ex on cyber media. Because I have this conversation with just about every client. The urge to check up on them and keep that connection with them and see what they're doing is so powerful. It's codependent, really, in that you need to keep that relationship going. But it's really just hurting you. You find things and you see things that probably push buttons for you and hurt you all over again, and you can't ask them about it because you're not supposed to be looking, and all it's doing is keeping you in pain. Ignorance is bliss when it comes to a breakup. The less you know about what your ex is doing or what they want or who they're hanging out with or all of that, the happier you'll be. Out of sight, out of mind really is true. Because the way your brain processes information is, whether you're just thinking about it or whether you're actually doing it, your brain fires the same way. So when you're looking at all their pictures on Facebook, then, or Instagram or Twitter or whatever means of communication you're stalking them on, and think of it like stalking, it is stalking. If you're not still in a relationship with them, what they do is none of your business. And it's really for your own good to stop looking and just not know and cut that communication. If you stop thinking about that person, you'll stop loving them. And I know that sounds overly simplified, but it really does come down to that. Your thoughts are what's keeping you in love with them. If you decide that you're not in love with them, your heart will follow. And checking up on what they're doing is a needy act of low self-esteem, and it's keeping you in pain. And if being in contact with friends of your ex is causing you pain too, then it's perfectly fine to disconnect with them. I had one client said to me, well, it's like, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be mean to them. It's not being rude. It's taking care of yourself. And if you feel badly about it, send them a nice message that says, hey, look, this is really hard for me and I'm just trying to move on with my life. And I hope you'll understand that I just need to disconnect from everything that reminds me of my relationship with their name. So, your ex. And I think the more you're in complete unknowing of what they're doing, the easier it will be for you to get over it and move on. So stop looking at what they're doing. Absolutely unfriend them. I've had a lot of clients say to me, but I don't want to be rude. Oh, that's such a big thing. No, it's not. It's taking care of your needs. Unfriend them and block them so they can't look and see what you're doing. Trying to act like everything's all cool and posting things specifically for your ex to see is childish. And it's certainly not helping you, and it's not good for your relationship or your psyche. I think it's games. And games are for players. I'm not a fan of games, and I really strongly encourage you to just take care of yourself. Be strong and empowered, and go on with your life doing things that make you happy purely for that reason only, not because you're trying to stick it to your ex. I think the less that they're in your consciousness and the less that you think about them, the happier you're going to be. And that's entirely up to you. You need to decide that you do not want them and you really don't care what they're doing. And that's when you're going to find happiness again with somebody else. Because you can't invite anyone into your life while you're still obsessed with your ex. So cut off all social media contact. Change their contact number in your phone too. Get rid of it or change it to do not answer. So if they happen to call you or text you, it'll say do not answer and it will remind you, and you won't get that little fix of their name popping up on your phone. It's like that stimulation is not healthy for you. So resist the urge to snoop on social media, because snooping is a bad idea. You always find something that upsets you, and then you can't ask about it because you weren't supposed to be looking. So don't snoop on social media. Forget about what your ex is doing, and you'll find happiness much quicker. I'm Donna Barnes, Heartbreak Coach.